All right, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all those tuning in with me here on the USDF Habbo Twitch channel. And there is 5 people already tuned in right now. A big salute to you all. We are currently in the HQ right now waiting for Fallout to happen. There's been a bit of a delay. It's not a problem. The games are going to get underway shortly, and that is going to be possibly the most intense games that we've seen. This is going to be the Marines versus the Air Force for the 3rd game, and the Army versus the Navy for the final game of Pacman here. And what you can see where we are is where you're going to be should you decide to join the USDF in their wonderful, wonderful agency that they have here. You'd be presented on the front row by these wonderful people here: Fingelbunt, Elise, we have Carrie Hiron, Hamiro, Street Army, Navy Man, and Eligibility. And they're going to be there to sign you up and get you into the USDF on board with the team. While we go ahead and wait for everyone to get ready and the games to begin, let's take you around HQ and just explain exactly how it works. So, First thing that's going to happen is you're going to enter the lobby over here. Now, this lobby is muted, so you can't say anything in this lobby because you are not going to be heard. So make sure when you are ready to go ahead and step over the threshold here. You can see the Branch Wars command is lining up. I believe we have Catherine going ahead and getting ready to call the attention. So what's going to happen here is I am going to be quite cheeky. I'm going to wait to get through into HQ beforehand. And we're going to go ahead and line up with the team. It looks like they are getting ready to call out the attention. So everyone who's tuned in right now, get ready for it because it is going to happen quite shortly. So bear with us, guys. Team is almost ready. And if you are watching an advert right now, I do wholeheartedly apologize. This is an advert again for the PS5. A very interesting advert nonetheless. I think it's about to happen. The attention is going to be called, and in that moment, everyone available is going to go ahead and stand up. We've got a nice turnout in HQ today. We've got Sinex, we've got Noella, we've got not actually him, we've got Tiger Lily, we've got Quiver, we've got Asabar on Sentry there. No one's on Welcome Desk, and no one's in the bar area right now. No one available to serve those drinks. There we go. I'm going to make my way into HQ right now, and I'm going to go ahead and just wait for the team to go ahead and get everything underway. This will be them announcing the game to the rest of HQ, informing them that it is time for them to make their way into the room where everyone is going to be ready. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way into that room right now. Yes, you can see my profile. If you fancy coming to give me a follow in real life on Abo Hotel, go ahead and do so. We are here. And this is the room that you are all familiar with. Welcome, of course, to the Branch Wars home room. I'm going to go ahead and make my way to the front of the stand now while the rest of the team is coming in. So go ahead and listen to the music for just a little while as everyone starts filtering through. And I will be back with you shortly. And as if by magic, the teams are now making their way through into the Branch Wars hub, ready to go ahead and play the game. We've got Fingerbunt there with the I hath arrived. Bit of Shakespearean lecture there for you as well, using the word hath in an online game. Crazy combination of the old and the new there. Nice to see it. We've got Eligibility sitting at the front row there, followed by Hunger Game Star and S810. Who we got on the majority of the representation now? We've got Navy, and Navy. It looks like Navy has made their way through there. I have accidentally misclicked. We are trying to make our way to Bella, who is also part of the Navy. So that's the Navy in first round. Who is up next? Oh, it looks like Catherine's coming in next. Welcome, Catherine. And it looks like the Air Force is following just behind there as well, with Irving 524 making their way into the hub. Kath taking the stage just there at the top of the screen. I'm sure they will have the words of wisdom to provide this game when it happens. Irving 524, who are in the chat. Big respect to the shout out for your branch there. We have coming in next, who have we got here? Carrie Hiron. We've got Hendrix Smobry. RHN, all filing in for the Air Force. Now remember, it is going to be the Marines versus the Air Force for the third game, and then of course the Army versus the Navy for that all-important final. Everyone else seems to be following in quite nicely. We've got Tiger Lily here, we've got Aiden, we've got Misjudge, Unknown Lover, we've got RHN, Miskits, Hamiro, Creepcap, and Elise, one of the hosts for the Branch Wars game here. So I'm going to go ahead and stand at the designated spot for the game here. I'm just going to stare longingly into the camera. Eddie Edisor and Street Army making their way in. Not actually him, followed by Joel and Creepcap. Noella has entered the room as well, as has Leroy and Bulletproof. There is a lot of people turning out for this game today. Nice to see you all. And of course, please have fun and enjoy. Looks like Elise is making their way into the room right now to get a head start. As the final members start to follow through, we got Joker Totem, Quiver, Bat and Ball, another host for the Branch Wars games there. Nice to see you today. 6 people in the Twitch channel right now. Nexology, too many people. You are correct. This is going to be an absolute popping stream today, should the chat be on topic, which I believe it will be. I do wholeheartedly believe it will be. We have Yusa and Asabar going ahead and taking their seats there. Looks like Asabar representing the Air Force and Yusa is the Army. Snatchem with the most craziest of headdresses there. A wave from Bat and Ball. We're going to go ahead and drop one of them back as well. Nice to see you here. Please get yourselves ready for what I expect to be a nice turnout. Nixology wants to go first. Okay. We're going to be starting in approximately 1 minute here, just while we wait for the last members to fill in there. Snatchem going ahead and doing a bit of a dance just to the right of me there, standing in front of us with that very scary mask. I mean, look at Hamiro's mask right now. That's intense. 7 people in the stream. Welcome, viewer. Nice to see you. A salute to you as well. I have just dropped something on the floor. I don't know what I dropped, but we will find out later on tonight when I decide that I need to find it. Hang on. I might be able to pick it up. This could be a play of the century. Yes, I have managed to pick it up using the feet as monkey paws. It was my vape. Because we're not smoking anymore. That's right, guys. Quit. You can do it. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Make tomorrow today. Catherine, starting off with the lore of the game. What is it I hear, you pixelated beings? Cheering. Really? You must not know what's in store for you. Never thought of having to compete for your tokens by having ghosts chased after you. You are wrong, like always. Snatchem. I don't know what Snatchem's doing. Snatchem's having a whale of a time over here. Welcome to today's Branch Wars game, Pacman, and that is the name of the game where the teams are going to be going up against multiple different enemies, including the other combatants from the other teams. And again, it is going to be the Air Force versus the Marines in their first game of the third game, meaning whoever takes this takes the third spot, leaving the finals down to the Army and the Navy. Did you know that Pacman was created in 1980 by a game manufacturer called Namco Limited? This year we have managed to bring it to Branch Wars. Better run fast, it won't be getting caught by the ghost. It won't be pretty getting caught by the ghost. Catherine is now going to be explaining how to play. Pacman is going to be scored on the best of 5 rounds. And those 5 rounds is a world of a maze, and it is your mission to collect as many red blobs, or cherries if you were, while avoiding the spooky ghosts that may bump into you. Not to be confused with the non-spooky ghosts that just kind of float around your house at night. Those ones are chill, we don't need to worry about them. You do need to avoid them catching you though, otherwise that will be a life lost, and that is not something you want to experience here, because it is all based on points. A life lost loses you, I think, 20 points, which is a big hit. But you can kill the ghosts. All you need to do is find one of the tasty green squares or green cubes located around the map. They are not stackable, so once you pick up one, you have approximately 10 seconds to take out as many ghosts as you can. If you pick up 2 at once, you still only have the 10 seconds. That's right, they do not stack. There will be a timer, and any cubes eaten in between will not reset that timer, as just mentioned by myself there. And eating a ghost will give you 20 points each. It seems like the biggest tactic at the moment is to just go around and eat as many ghosts as possible. There you go. If you die or get hit by a ghost, you are going to lose 20 points each. But be careful if you touch them or they touch you with no green blobs eaten. That's the 20 points gone. There we go. You'll get sent back to the middle as well and frozen for a few seconds. Tragic, isn't it? Pixelated beings. I'm going to go ahead and make my way into the room right now. I hope someone is watching to shut the door behind me. Please go ahead and do so. Yes, I will do it myself. Not a problem. And I'm going to go ahead and make my way to my favorite spot here. Just on the security banner. Just on the left-hand side where I will sit and spectate this game for you. I'm going to try and make sure I can get the entirety of the playing field in as well. As my little avatar makes his way up to his favorite spot. There we are. I have made it. I'm going to go ahead and sit down, and hopefully I managed to say sat down for the entirety of this game. It does so happen that when streaming, I am clicking everywhere, and that unfortunately does cause me to move. So if you see me wandering about, please direct me back to my chair. That would be most appreciated. A big shout out to 382 followers of this channel right now. The goal has now been set to 390. We are almost at 400 followers, and then once we hit that 400, we have a big push to reach nearly 5,000 followers. That is a big milestone here for the USDF Habbo, and one that I would love to see hit over the next couple of weeks if possible, because we're not going to stop here. Twitch is not going to end with branch wars. We're going to go ahead and get initiatives in place to make sure we bring you more content on the platform for you to stay tuned in. Once that has happened, I'm sure there will be a stream explaining the events, how we're going to do it, what we're going to do. Obviously, we're not going to give too much information away because we want to keep you guys on your toes, but we do, of course, want you to have fun and enjoy the stream, so please stay tuned while the teams make their way into the room. I believe they are going to be here at some point, but we can have a look now at the scoreboard right here to see how the teams have fared up in the past. So S810 and Fingerbunt with the highest score of 439. Now that score has definitely come from making sure to eat as many ghosts of the Pacman game. Just double checking on the social media channels. Okay, it looks like everyone's going to be starting to make their way in the room, and as if by clockwork, we have, who is this? Who is this? I cannot click on them. That's intense. Oh, wait, just managed to. This is Joel. We have Snatch'em. We've got Creep Cap. Eligibility. Why is it that I can hover over some people, but not everyone? Interesting. You guys saw the run through in the last stream. You know who's turning up to this game. And they are going to have a brilliant time. Snatch'em is going ahead and staring at this poor ghost sheep penguin. There's a lot of movement here. We've got people walking all over the tables on the host area. No one knows where they're going to go. No one knows where they need to sit. Just grab a seat. Sit down, folks. 10 viewers in the chat. Thank you to all of you. And a salute to you. There we are. Let's have a look at who's going to be first up for this game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be playing the third game first, which is going to be the Marines and the Air Force. So that's going to be Mischarge, Tiger Lily. We're going to have Creep Cap there. We're going to have Aiden and Miskits representing the Navy. Sorry, I do apologise. Managing a couple of channels is quite difficult. I think it might be. Okay, so we are about to commence. I think. There's a big pause. Snatch'em, sir. I think the ghosts are going to from you with that mask. Okay, so the third place match, Pac Marines versus AV Eagles, round 1. Pac Marines, please make your way to the pink gate, and the Air Force, you're going to go ahead and make your way to the blue gate. Go Marines. Okay, I'm glad someone else said go Marines. For the past couple of streams, I've been calling them Marines, and I actually didn't realize if that was the right thing to say. But I am glad we're there. It looks like they are stepping up. Aiden 404-1 and Misfits going ahead and making their way to the platforms. And of course, the Air Force is now stepping up. Who is stepping here? Is that Carry Hiron that I can see there? That's Asabar and Carry Hiron. Who's going to go up for the Air Force? Let's get some feet moving, folks. It looks like Carry Hiron's going to make a way over there, as is Asabar. Is Asabar going to go over there? Yes, they are. Let's make sure I'm saying that right. Asabar, yes, correct. 10 people in the stream right now. Thank you very much for all of you tuning in. And the team have made their way to the jumping platforms. Looks like they might be ready. I want to make sure that I can go ahead and... Oh, see, exactly that's what happened. I moved. Immediately moved. I'm going to go sit over on the chair here. Carry Haran, Aiden, Miskits, and Asabar in the room. I think we're going to need to spread out a bit here. One of you is going to need to step on this tile just at the bottom there to make sure that it's an even start. Unless... Okay, it looks like that rule may not apply anymore. They are ready up. And they are off with Carry Hiron and Asabar heading over to the right-hand side of the screen. We've got Aiden 404 and Miskits heading over to the left-hand side, while Carry Hiron and Asabar seem to go down. It looks like we've just had a death there for Asabar and Carry Hiron, dropping them to 0 points on the board immediately, while the Marines go ahead and take 34 there. They are up in the lead by 55 points now, and they are continuing to increase that lead, almost reaching 100. A green cube has just been eaten by Miskits as Carry Hiron and Asabar head down to the left-hand side. A ghost has just been killed by Carry Hiron, increasing that to 65 points. Only 40 separating the teams there. Take that back down to 47 with a kill on Asabar from one of the ghosts. It looks like Carry Hiron has brought that back up to 77 with a lead of 119 to the Marines there. 112 and 110 on the clock as we speak. Plenty of opportunity down at the bottom of the board for the teams to go ahead and clear up their blobs. A couple of ghosts being eaten there, taking the Air Force into the lead with 191 points. A great comeback there from the Air Force. 55 seconds on the clock. Not many cubes or orbs left on the board right now. Another kill for the Air Force on the ghosts. 227 is the score for the Air Force right now. A lead of nearly 70 points on the Marines there. It looks like the bottom of the map is now going to be the hotspot here. It looks like Asabar has picked up yet another green cube. Carry Hiron cashing in, killing out another penguin, taking him up to 276 points, 188 for the Marines. They have 25 seconds left to go ahead and get back in. It looks like the Marines have just taken a hit, taking them down to 170 points, with the Air Force slowly reaching 300 that has just been ticked over now. About 7 to 8 cherries left on the board right now, and a ghost just missing Asabar there. A good dodge nonetheless. Are they going to be able to make it back? Carry Hiron stepped out just to take out another ghost, taking them up to 361 points. A lead that is almost doubled here on the Marines, and they have made their way back in. And the Air Force have stepped up for round or game 3, position 3, with the first round won to the Air Force. Very nice. Very well done to you all. Good try, Marines. Absolutely a good try to the Marines. A good try to everyone in this Branch Wars game. I like to see a bit of competitiveness. And of course, we have that here in Branch Wars. So we're going to go ahead and play the second game now for position 3. Where are we at? Who's stepping up? Menti, you want to go again? Okay, it looks like we have a new contender on the board. We've got Irving 524, the CMS GT, stepping up for the game of Wilson Sir can't go. Wilson Sir. Ah, yes. I am unable to participate in these games. I am just here to stream. Nice to see you all. 8 people in the Twitch chat right now. A big salute to you. Who have we got here? We've got Irving going up against Creep Cap. Carry Hiron going to go step in with Irving there. And it looks like Tiger Lily is going to go ahead and make their way into the marine area. Now, Tiger Lily has the highest score, if I'm not mistaken, in Dig Dug. The fastest time. Nonetheless, very impressive, of course. So let's see if they can hold it in this game of Pacman. An advert is going to be happening right now. I apologize, any of you who are signed up with Twitch Prime or subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. You get to step here and stay with me. Advert's going to take about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. It looks like it is a Disney Plus advert. Nothing interesting so far, though. If you are a fan of TV shows or films, maybe check it out. Only numbers, only something, I don't know. That advert will come up again. I'll explain it then. Okay, I am ambitious. I'll donate 500C to the Air Force if Marines win. That is bribery if ever I've seen it. Let's not do that. It looks like Tiger Lily is popping off here. Row, row, row your boat sneakily down the stream. Lock and load in tactics mode. United States Marines. That's intense. That's impressive. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Where has that been for the rest of Branch Wars? I like that very much. Are the teams going to go ahead and get ready for this game, round 2 of the 3rd position of Pacman? Air Force versus Marines. We shall see. 2 out of 4 readies. We need everyone ready, guys. Come on, press those R's. Get them in the chat. I think they are good to go. And yes, they are off. Let's see if the teams decide to split up. They have indeed. So we've got 1-on-1 for Carry Hiron and Tiger Lily at the top right of the board. Irving at the top left. It looks like we have Creep Cap going down to the bottom of the board there, taking out a Ghost, giving the Marines a lead of 75 points over the Air Force's 59. There is an even score right now. You can see how quickly the scoreboard can change. It is currently at neck and neck for the scores with a couple of points in between them. On the board right now, we have Tiger Lily taking out another Ghost. Carry Hiron heading up towards a Ghost, and themselves, they've managed to take it out, as has a Creep Cap. The score is 146 to 153. This could go any way with the amount of pebbles, balls, red orbs, blobs on this board. Cherries. We're going to call them cherries, if I can remember. It looks like Creep Cap has got a nice little string at the bottom there with the green cube to finish it off. 179, 185 for the Marines to the Air Force's 176. This is just been overtaken by the Air Force at 202 points. Where are we at on the board right now? There is not many cherries left at all. Are they going to be able to clear them up in time? There are no more green cubes to get. He tells a lie. There is a green cube just down here in the bottom left corner. A life has been lost for the Marines there, taking them down to 179. It looks like we have Irving going for that green cube, which they are about to hit. Are they going to do it, or are they just going to block it? They might be blocking it there. They've picked it up. Okay, is there an opportunity for some Ghosts to be taken out? It looks like Tiger Lily's going to cash in on that and take a Ghost out. There we go. That is 1 each, taking the score to 261 on the Air Force, 220 for the Marines. There is an opportunity here to possibly pull it back, though Tiger Lily has made their way into the middle. Creep Cap's killed another Ghost, taking it up to 281 for the Marines, 266 for the Air Force. It looks like the Marines have just taken the lead. All that needs to happen now is there has been a life lost. No! The Marines, Creep Cap just got taken out by a Ghost, losing that crucial amount of points, giving the win to the Air Force. That was a very intense game. Well done, all players. Tiger Lily, Creep Cap, Asabar, and Carry Hiron. Congratulations. No, Irving. It was Irving. Sorry, Irving. My bad. That was intense. I like that. That was very intense. What a good game that was. The chat is popping off left, right, and center. Chat is going absolutely wild. Not this Twitch chat. You guys are real quiet in this Twitch chat. Nixology, you seem to be one of the only people that type in this chat frequently enough. Let's get it moving. Come on, let's pump up that tempo. Just start spouting it. I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to get you blocked. I think I'm the only moderator in this right now. There we go. Look at that. SDKJ, HFKD, SJF, FFJ. Yeah, Party Parrot. What is Party Parrot? Why did you have that on lock? That's crazy. Keep it going, though. I like that. I Ambitious stepping up for the Marines there, as is Feast Beast. And we've got Asabar going in. And I think Irving is going to go, or is Joao Swag going to step in and play? We shall see. Let's take a break. Just to Ollie in the chat, hello, love that. Let's keep it going, folks. 9 people in the stream as well. A big salute to you. I'm going to go ahead and just slow down on the commentary while the team get ready, purely because I have another 8 games to commentate after, and if they're as intense as what we've just seen there, it is going to make me lose my voice very, very quickly. Teams are now all in the middle there. Joe Swag, Feast Beast, I Ambitious, and who stepped in there? It was Asabar as well. What is going on down here? There is an entire vending machine. What is this? A coral ice cream stand. You know, your boy Wilson's going to go ahead and get himself a nice cone, because it is quite hot right now. 26 degrees in the United Kingdom, and I've just looked back at chat and there's octopuses in the chat. This has turned way too quickly. Snatch him with the big exclamation sign. I'm going to go ahead and just hand him an ice cream there. Just to... Oh, I can't. I actually can't hand him anything. Oh, we got a sign. I need to reciprocate the sign. Wait. There we go. The sign has been reciprocated. I'm going to go ahead and sit down now as well. Hopefully I don't move. Oh, I am looking longingly into Snatcham's head right there. Let's turn. There we go. We've managed to turn. All right, there's 3 out of 4 readies. Stay on the tiles, please. Hey, Yuji's here. Nice to see you, Yuji. Didn't see you hiding amongst the crowd. Are the teams ready? Waiting for Joao Swag to just say they're ready. Go Army and Marines, USDF, Newspeak, the first time in the chat. Let's go, Newspeak. We're going to go ahead and pin that for 2 minutes. Make sure you are following if you have not already. 383 followers, almost reaching that goal of 390. Waiting for Joao Swag, who is getting his mouse. Okay. All right, and they are off with all teams heading up to their respective corners. There seems to be a common start with Feast Beast and I Ambitious kind of sticking to the middle there. It looks like Joao Swag's immediately going for a cube to try and take out some ghosts with 50, 65, 7, 69 nice points on the board for the Air Force 2. The Marines 56 there. Plenty of opportunity to go ahead and pull this back for the Marines. Get the ghosts. Creep cap giving them tactics. There is no rules against giving tactics. If you've got an idea, you need to go ahead and shout it out to your team. Give them the competition. Give them the help. Do an amazing Air Force. Carry hiring exactly what they need to do in that chat. We've got some good orbage down at the bottom here, or should I say cherryage? Cherryage doesn't sound right. Wilson's going to stop now. Joao Swag staring longingly at the cube. They have managed to get it. Does Asabar going ahead and cash in on that ghost kill? Yes, they have. They're up at 188, nearly 100 points ahead of the Marines. The Marines need to make their way to the bottom lower half of this board if they're in with any chance. And it looks like a double collection on the cubes. They're sacrificing the non-stacking to avoid the ability of stealing ghosts. Now, I'm not sure if the cubes themselves actually count for both teams, but we will certainly see. There is only 3 cherries on the board, and the score is currently at 246 to the Air Marines 200. The score is currently 246 to the Marines 101, because someone just got taken out by a ghost twice. It's I Ambitious and Feast Beasts being hit by a ghost. I see 1 cherry left on the board, and there is 27 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like Feast Beasts is going to go for it. Well done. Clear that up, my friend. Great job there, but it looks like this is really turning out to be the Air Force's game. Congratulations to the Air Force. I believe that is another win for you. Very, very impressive there. Big shout out to those tuning in. You know who you are. A big salute from the bottom of my heart to you tuning in. The teams have managed to score themselves another point. That is the Air Force in the lead there for the Air Force. Where are we at, folks? We will still be finishing the remaining 2 rounds. Okay, so third place match, Pac Marines versus 8-Bit Eagles, round 4. Creepcap, shout out. Let's give a shout out to Creepcap, everyone. I want to see Nixology, Ollie, and USDF Newspeak in the chat right now. Shout out to Creepcap. A salute. Sorry for those watching at home. Watching at home? What if you're watching at work? What if there's someone out there right now at work tuning into this stream just for me? That's crazy. That'd be crazy. What a world. Creepcap, a big salute to you, and of course a shout out. Nixology in the chat, hi for you as well. Let's have a look at the teams who are stepping up. We've got Joao Swag and Irving with an ice cream in hand. What we got going on? Oh, the ice cream has been dropped. It's on the floor. Not a problem. The dedication is there. Feel free to step on the gate. Looks like the Army and the Navy are sitting quietly, waiting. Rip to the ice cream. USDF Newspeak in the chat. Salute Creepcap. Wilson will be cleaning. That's intense. Why am I the cleaner? What? All of you guys get to save your voice. Do you know how much effort I have to put into these? Please. Let's go ahead and swap flavors on the vape quickly because we don't want to get too used to it. Just like you don't want to get used to these Branch Wars games. And that's why we keep it fresh, keep it entertaining, and keep it real. I don't know, in my head that seemed a lot cooler than it probably was. That may have come across cringy. And I think the cat ears probably let me down there as well. Here we go, Carrie Hiron in the chat. Who are Air Force? All the best. Chocolate ice cream and vanilla. Okay, USDF prefers chocolate ice cream, it seems. I see that. We have Aiden 404-1 stepping up and Charlotte going ahead and playing for the Marines. A new contender in this round of Pac-Man for third spot. Though I think the winning team has been crowned as the Air Force. These are essentially just bragging rights games. Good luck, have fun to everyone here as well. Joao Swag is not ready. A big weight put into the chat. What are we doing, Joao Swag? Charlotte's ready. Irving's ready. Charlotte has said nothing. Joao, we ready? Ollie in the chat with a skull. Not too sure what that means. I think that might be in response to you, USDF. Newspeak. USDF Newspeak. Not the USDF as a whole, which you too can join by visiting the habbohotel.com client, downloading it or playing in the web browser and visiting the USDF in the HQ, which you saw earlier. The teams, however, are making their way out into the yonder. With a bit of a delay there from Charlotte 1106, leaving Joao Swag and Irving contending only with Aiden 404-1. And of course, Charlotte steps out and a ghost has been immediately killed, keeping the score very, very even here with a lead just increasing for the Marines at 75 to the Air Force's 50. A life has been lost, taking the Air Force up to 60 points and the Marines down to 67. A ghost has been killed there by Joao Swag, increasing that lead by about 10 points. To the Air Force. The bottom of the board is completely ripe with cherries. Another ghost kill for Joao Swag. 116 on the board for the Air Force. 120 on the clock. Another ghost kill for the Marines. 126. The Marines are in the lead by about 10 points. They have just lost that lead due to a kill of 2 ghosts, one on each member, taking them down to 87 points. That is heartbreaking. Not a problem. We have the Air Force in the lead by 150. It can be brought back. I'm seeing some green cubes still left on the board. Charlotte is making their way to the green cube. Can they coincide with Aiden 404 to get a kill on a ghost? I think they might do. No, Aiden 404-1 is going back to get some more cherries. There's some ghosts available for killing, guys. This is your only way to go ahead and get it. It looks like Aiden has swiped that green cube out of Joao Swag's nose. And out of the nose? That's crazy. There is a ghost kill there for Aiden. They are currently at 138. Can we get some more cherries on the board? Can another ghost be taken out? Unfortunately, Aiden 404 missed the timer, and they've just been taken down to 122 points for the Marines there. The Air Force still in the lead with 196. 25 seconds on the clock. 3 cherries on the board right now. 2 remain as Charlotte 1106 cleans them up. Aiden 404 unfortunate enough to get hit by a ghost, as was Charlotte, taking them down to 91 points. A lead of nearly 100 points there, or just over 100 points for the Air Force. All they need to do is get back into the middle and they're good to go, which they have. And that round is secured yet again to the Air Force, who have turned out with serious determination and skill for this game. Where am I looking? Why am I I'm just looking off into the distance. That's crazy. It's probably because I'm clicking everyone. The fourth round goes to the 8-bit Eagles. Congratulations to you. Third place match. Pac Marines versus the 8-bit Eagles, round 5. We have Creep Cap stepping up again. The man, the myth, the legend on his bouncy, ready to play. We've got Carrie Hiron and Asabar stepping in to the Air Force corner. We need one member from the Marines to step up, and it looks like Miskits is making their way to that teleporter to go again. This is going to be an interesting round. Where are we on the board right now? Carrie Hiron and Asabar definitely at the top there with 361 points. An intense first game, nonetheless. Checking on the social media channels. Yeah, we have got lots of activity on the social media channels there. Just reminding people how much Branch Wars matters to me. And everyone else. Everyone here matters to me. You are all... Whoa, 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 whoa. Who has just taken off Creep Cap? Creep Cap, was that you? Did you just remove your entire facial features? You look determined, my man. They are off immediately. Creep Cap is just staring out the camera. That's crazy. Carrie Hiron and Asabar heading to the top of the map. Miskits going to the right-hand side, possibly heading down to the bottom. Creep Cap making their way out into the field. A Ghost has been attacked, leaving the Air Force to take the lead into 64 points. Creep Cap has been immediately taken out, as has Carrie Hiron. Asabar, my apologies, keeping a 25-point lead there for the Air Force. We have 1 minute 35 on the clock. A big shout out to Labley, who just came in as well. Creep Cap's taken a green cube at the top right-hand side, meaning the Ghosts are free for the taking. The score right now is 86-72, with the Air Force leading just ahead of them there. Is someone going to be able to take out a Ghost before they get hit? We're not too sure. Miskits has a bit of lag right now. Not a problem. Just do your absolute best, Miskits. Creep Cap going ahead and taking out a green cube. There is a Ghost kill for the Marines, taking them up to 138 points, increasing their lead. Take that back. Air Force have just gone up to 150 with the same tactic. Are they going to be able to get another Ghost in check, or are they going to get hit and taken out? It looks like they're fine. A Ghost has been taken out by the Marines. 167 to them, 170, 182 for the Air Force. This could go either way. The Marines and the Army battling it out. The Marines and the Navy. I can't even speak right now. It's 207 points to the Marines, 195 to the Air Force. There is no opportunity to get any of these Ghosts. All they need to do is focus on those cherries. It looks like a Ghost has been taken out. What is happening? Where did this cube come from? The Air Force have just increased the lead to 240, back down to 220 because of that Ghost kill. Can the Marines clear up the cherries just in time before the Air Force go ahead and take the lead? Miskits, you are over there. You need to do bits. Don't get hit by that Ghost. Clear up those cherries. You can definitely win this if you go ahead and... Wait, how did a Ghost get killed? Is there an issue with the cubes? I'm confused. Nope. Okay, the Marines just took a hit. This is unfortunate. The Air Force have stepped up into the lead yet again with 247 points to 201. And the time is over again. That is a flawless victory there for the Air Force. Flawless. All 5 games won by the Air Force. Very, very impressive. Let's see what happens here. Making them also securing third place. That is correct. That is the Air Force in third place with 10 people in the stream right now. And another follower gained. Yes, let's give a shout out to whoever that was. I think that might have been USDF Newspeak. Was that you? I think you may have followed. Thank you very much, and a salute to you nonetheless. 55 minutes on this stream right now, and that was only the first game. There's another one to go as well. This is intense, but what we're going to do here is we're going to be taking a 5-minute break purely for the benefit of your host while I rest this voice, grab a drink, and possibly have a quick pull on a vape. Don't smoke, kids. I'll be back shortly while you guys are left with the music. 5 minutes. See you shortly. All right. We are back. Nice to see everyone still here. We still have 10 viewers in the stream right now. Make that 11. Nice to see you all here, guys. And a big salute to you nonetheless. Let's go ahead and inform people that we are ready to continue with this game. Now we're going to see the Army versus the Navy in the final. Just checking in. With the social media channels. Music is restarting. Lovely. I like the start of this music. Branch was starting 45 on the dot, and it is look like it's going to be. It is look like it's going to be. See what happens? Take a break and my mind just goes crazy. We're going to have the 8-bit battalions to the pink gate and Wavy Kai to the blue gate, please. First two is Sinex and Yusa. Looks like they have prepared already their lineup for the team. Yusa is going ahead and doing what they can. I'm going to go ahead and sit with my friends up here. Creep cap, please. What is going on there? Look at this. This is scary, man. You gotta stop that. Who have we got over here? We've got Yusa and Sinex. Yep, we've got Yusa and Sinex by S810 and Fingerbunt there. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom back out for your viewing pleasure there. I have disappeared. There we are. We are back in the room. Let's go, folks. Let's go, Army. Jiggly Pie in the chat right now. Nice to see you here. First chat I've seen from you. A big salute. Nonetheless. And the team is ready. Journalist, I feel like a private detective that will smack you to the ground. I don't know. What? What? Journalist, I don't know if you're watching the stream right now. There's 12 people here. You may be one of them. What? Jurgen, what did Jurgen say? Where's Jurgen? You look like a WWE wrestler. You do. You do. That's crazy. That's a good comment. Are all Pixel players ready? There is squids in the chat again. I look away for 5 seconds. There's squids in the chat. Mixology, Elise. It's crazy. The teams are off with Fingerbunt and S8 heading up to the right-hand side there with Synax following close behind it. Looks like Eustace heading down to the bottom left there, trying to go ahead and get a scoop in on a ghost. One of them has been taken out. It looks like not the Air Force. Oh my god. The colours are messing with me. It looks like the Navy have increased their lead. Take that back. It's now the Army who is ahead by about 40 points. It still can go anyway. Right now, a ghost has been killed by the... I don't even know what happened there. The Navy has just been taken out. They had it. They had a ghost ready to go, but they've just lost it. It looks like the Army is currently doing their best at 144 points there. The Navy is trying to catch up as best they can. They have managed to secure a 2-point lead, though a kill on the Army there has dropped them down to 149 points. The same has happened for the Navy. It looks like 154 in the lead for the Army right now. Plenty of opportunity on the board left. Synax taking out a ghost, bringing them up to 201 for the Army. Another ghost taken out for the Navy there. 178, 184, 185, 225 for the Army there. A cube is available at the left-hand side of the screen, as it is the top right. Oh, it looks like there is ghosts flying left, right, and center. We're currently 271 points there for the Navy and 239 for the Army. 40 seconds on the clock. This could go anyway. There is still plenty of opportunity. A ghost has been taken out by the Army, taking the points up to 281 to 326. There is 20 points separating the lead. Someone's just been taken out by a ghost, taking the Army down to 282. The Navy are in the lead, 330 points. There is a ghost kill there for the Army, taking them up to 3. I can't even keep up. This is just intense. We're almost reaching 400 points there. A couple of kills all around the board. No, intense. It looks like the Navy... where am I going? I've got an ice cream in my hand. Where am I going? It looks like the Navy and Fingerbunt S810 are sticking to the middle there while some cherries lay at the bottom. Are they playing the long game here? Because they know they have won. I think that is the correct terminology. They have made it. I can't watch this. I'm too nervous. Honestly, it was a very nerve-wracking game there. I may have lost my words. Not once, not twice, but 3 times during that game. But this is the finals. There is a lot on the shoulders here. Doesn't mean you're going to win Branch Wars. It just means you are winning the overall round of Pacman. 8-bit battalions to the pink gate and Wavy Kai to the blue gate. So, Army, pink, Navy, blue. Navy blue because it looks like water. This is how we remember things, folks. Let's go. Maria in the chat with the V. I'm going to go ahead and pin that because I can. Because I am the moderator of this channel. I can pin any comment I like. If your comment's good enough, I'm going to go ahead and pin it. The octopuses, by the way, never getting pinned. Ever. Army, let me hear them roars. Eddie Edisor is stepping up, as is Street Army there. We have eligibility for the Navy. We need one more. Let's go, Navy. Who's stepping up? Is there anyone here for the Navy to step up? It might have to be S810 or Fingerbunt again. Let's go. Where are we at? Am I missing someone? Snatch'em? Snatch'em going for it? Snatch'em's just walking around with snacks. Snatch'em might actually be going for it. Snatch'em is going for it. Wishing them luck. Snatch'em, a salute to you, my friend. JK 3-2. 4-1 Navy wins. There is no bets in this game right now. It is an intense game, and I can't believe someone hit it the other day. I still need to give them their credits. Rogie Bear. Still have their credits. I'm going to go ahead and use the snooze button on this ad so you, the viewers, don't get stuck with watching whatever it was. Might have been a PlayStation ad this time. The teams are ready for the second game. CPO, eligibility, and Admiral Snatch'em for the Wavy Kais. All pixels, are we ready? We have 1, 2, 3 out of 4 readies right now. We just need Snatch'em to ready up, and they have, which means the game is about to begin any second now. and it's currently standing at 1-0 to the Navy. The Navy are making their way up to the right-hand side of the board with Snatch'em going to the top right corner, Eligibility going to the bottom right, and it looks like, unfortunately, the Army, Eddie Edisor, has been taken out by a ghost already. The points already at 60 for the Navy and 30 for the Army. A ghost has been killed there. Well done to you, Street Army, increasing that distance in the gap only by a few points, but you have plenty of opportunity there. You're up to 96 points for the Army, 115 for the Navy. Where are we at on the board right now? Snatch'em still clearing up on the top hand side of the board, and it looks like, I'm going to be honest, it looks like the Navy have their tactics in play. Can Snatch'em get that cube just in time? A ghost, 2 ghosts have been taken out. The points are currently at 170 for the Navy and 156 for the Army. Ghosts have been taken out. The distance between these two scores is minuscule. It can go either way right now, folks. 174 to 170. That score is now bang on even. There is a possibility of no draw, though we've just had the Navy get taken out by a ghost, dropping them down to 160, increasing the Army's lead to 220 there. 241. The Navy have just taken out a ghost, and the Army have just been hit by one. There is only about 15 points difference right now, and there is an opportunity for people to go ahead and do that. And the Navy have just cleaned up with another ghost, 228 to the Marines, to the Army, who have just taken up another ghost kill, taking them to 250 points on here. Don't die Cam in the chat from Eddie Edisor there. Intense. There are some points down at the bottom to be grabbed, and a cube. I see 1 cube left. The Navy 230 to the Army's 253. Remember, this is the finals. This needs to go one way or the other. There is no draw in this game, and it looks like 2 ghosts are available to take, and it looks like they have been taken out by the Army there, taking their lead up to nearly 300 points. I'm not sure if this can be brought back at all. The team looks like they're making their way back to the middle. Army playing it safe. Well done to you, Army. That was an intense game. Every single game so far has been intense, and I have loved every single one of them. Well done to both teams, both participants, both branches. Kerry Hiram with the bobber in the chat. Yo, J-Sig, let's go. Let's jump in on that. Bobber right there from Kerry Hiram in the middle of a Branch Wars game. That is intense. Obviously, they're only joking. Don't actually do it, but it'd be fun to mess with them. Don't actually do that either, okay? This is just Twitch Alex speaking. Twitch Alex is a different breed. USDF Alex, respectable. Twitch Alex, maybe not so much. We have Leroy stepping up with Bulletproof for the Army there, and we have S810 and Fingerbunt going back in for the Navy. So this is going to be possibly a decider. It can still go either way. Where are we at right now? Is that 4 games played? I can't tell if that's 4 games played or not. We'll go ahead and find out shortly. If anyone in the chat does know, though, please go ahead and let me know. I'd really appreciate that. I need to know where the standings are right now. I managed to get lost in the game. Good luck to everyone here. Leroy with the O chat. Shocked at what's happening. Fingerbun also shocked as well. Good luck, guys. They are ready to play. Shah and Leroy win for Army from Eddie Edisor there. And they are off yet again. Everyone heading to the top of the board. The teams splitting up with Fingerbunt and S810 heading to opposite sides of the board, while we've got the Army sticking together. Leroy and Bulletproof doing their best. It looks like Fingerbunt for the Navy has just been taken out by a ghost. The score is currently neck and neck right now, with the Navy increasing that lead very quickly to about 90 to 105 points. The Army still at 50. They need to go ahead and kill some ghosts. It looks like both teams have been hit by a ghost there, dropping them down to 86 and 84 respectively. Not a few points, only 1 point separating the two. Take that back. A ghost has just been killed from the Navy there, increasing them up to 108. The Marines need to take out a ghost if they want to go ahead and even that score. It is possible. They are up close and personal with the ghosts. Yes, we have the Army taking one out. 106 on the board to the Navy's 122. It looks like taking that back immediately, because CW5 Leroy has just been hit by a ghost, dropping him down to 95 points on the board. The Navy have increased their lead up to 150 points. A swap over on the board there from S810 as they go ahead and try and get the next ghost. There is a cube taken. The ghosts are free for the taking. That is the first ghost gone. 2 ghosts gone immediately by S810 there. Score is up to 215 there for the Navy. The Army are behind by about 50 to 80 points there. Can they increase that lead? They've just been hit by another ghost, taking him down to 154. The Navy increasing their lead yet again to 263. The Army really need to go ahead and clear up some ghosts here. It is possible. They are close. No, unfortunately, we've had Leroy hit again by another ghost, taking their points to 200. There is a 129-point lead to the Navy right now, with some cherries still left on the board to claim. And, of course, a green cube as well. Ghosts being killed there. 2 ghosts for the Navy. 404 points not found on the board. 10 seconds on the clock. We are down to 5 seconds. The team need to either make a big play right now or go ahead and get back in. We are 469. We are 510 points to the Navy. 510 points to the Navy. That is very, very impressive. I am wholeheartedly impressed by the team there. S810, we're running it back. Yes, indeed they are. You have a Reading AC University advert playing. Well, if you're in the United Kingdom and you're looking for a university to go to, check out Reading University, because it's a thriving town on your doorstep. And there are more than 200 clubs and societies to join. And their lecturers are making a difference across the world. I'm not sure if you guys even care about this advert, but I'm supporting it. Support the education. Join OJFD. However you get there, just get here. Reading 2025. Enroll now, folks. Obviously in the UK. If you're in the US, don't do that. At least you're probably getting no ads because you are subscribed to this channel. An hoorah and a salute to you as well. It looks like the teams are stepping up now for the third game. We have Yusa and Eddie Edisor going up against Eligibility. And who are we going to get going here? Jano? Is Jano going again? Jano could go. It is possible. Oh, you want me to stub? Hi. No. If you're already subscribed, you won't get adverts. Who's winning? Right now, oh, there we go. You've already answered the question. 16 people in the stream right now. A big salute to all 16 of you here. Nice to see you and welcome to this game of Branch Wars. This is the final one where the Army and the Navy face off. Wavy Kai versus the 8-bit Battalion for top spot in Pacman. No, I don't have a sub Wilson. Oh, very interesting. Not too sure why you're not getting ads then. Unless you've got an ad blocker on. In which case, I can't blame you. We're going to go ahead and wait for the teams to be ready. Oh, it looks like Kimmy turned up. Kimmy, nice to see you. Welcome to the game. Snatch'em looking around with their popcorn. Oh, Snatch'em's going back in again. Okay, very interesting. We just dropped down to 12 viewers there. If someone's opening this on multiple tabs, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but we need those legitimate viewers, folks. Let's go for it. The teams are in the middle there. Make sure to stand on the tiles when you can. We're at 1 hour and 14 minutes on the stream. This is going to be the longest stream that the USDF has done. Although I think the parade may have been slightly longer. We'll see. There's still a few rounds to go. And of course, a closing ceremony, which is currently hush hush. We're not going to tell you a time until we know it. I mean, I suppose that kind of makes sense, really. I can't give you information I don't have. Crazy. We go ahead and wait for everyone to get ready, and it looks like they are indeed ready to go. All of the teams are ready. 4 out of 4. The teams are good. Let's go. And of course, the teams I'm going to predict are heading to the top of the board. No, we've got a bit of a change here with the Navy heading downwards and an immediate attack on Eddie Edisor there by a ghost, leaving them at 4 points as well, though they have managed to claw it back to 27. The Navy are at 36 as we speak right now. Another ghost being taken out there, and a life lost for the Navy, increasing the Army's lead over the Navy to 60 points. There is about 30 to 20 points now increased in that lead. These points change left, right and centre, so apologies if I get it wrong. Almost a 60-point lead there for the Army, with the Navy currently at 65, 75, 150. The Army in the triple digits right now, pushing their way towards 200 points. There is still a lot of opportunity left on this board to do so. Snatch'em taking out yet another ghost. Navy up at 173, 193. The Army 217, about 20 to 30 points separating the two. Ignore me, that's gone up to 257. There is a lead of nearly 50 points for the Army right now. 1 minute left on the clock as the team do their thing, and Snatch'em bobs around with their popcorn. Are they playing a tactic here? They're currently stuck. Are they stopped? Are they lagged? We don't know. This could be a tactic. We will certainly find out and see. eligibility up at the top left there, going for a green cube as Snatch'em goes ahead and pulls the bonsai teleporter to get to the other side and take out the ghosts. It backfired. They have been hit by one of the ghosts, taking them down to 252 points for the Navy. The Army increasing their lead up to 394 there, 100 points in the lead exactly for the teams right now. There are only 3 cherries left on the board. Excuse me, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cherries left on the board. Not enough to make a difference, so the teams might go ahead and make their way back. A ghost has just been taken out by the Navy. 2 ghosts taken out by the Navy. A life lost from the Army there, and a life lost from the Navy. 337 to the Army's 375, and 3 seconds left on the clock. There is no opportunity now. The game has been decided. The fate has been written in the stars, and we're at another win for the Army. Congratulations. Well done to the Army there. The 8-bit battalions has just secured their 2nd point as well. Does this mean this is now 2-2? If this is 2-2, it now comes down to the final game. Okay, we are. Wilson's going to have to get himself ready here. This might be intense. Put your best players forward. Here we go. 12 people in the Twitch chat to watch this moment in the making. It looks like Fingerbunt is stepping up, as is eligibility. S810 is going towards the gate in Fingerbunt. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. They have got the highest score on the board. They know what they're doing. They're going to go ahead and try that tactic again. We've got Hamiro going in, as is Street Army 16. Are they going? Or is it going to be Eddie Edisor? We'll find. It looks like Street Army 16 is being given the go-ahead and the green light to step into the playing field right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music down just a tad so you can hear my voice a bit better here. Oh, Wilson's ready. Wilson is ready for this. Let's go Army in the chat. USDF Newspeak. I see that. The teams preparing themselves for what will be the last round. 2nd Lieutenant Hamiro and CW5 Street Army for the 8-bit battalions. Ready to play Pacman. And of course, on the flip side there, for the Navy, we have MC Pon, S810 and CPO Fingerbunt once again for the Wavy Kai. This will be a very, very intense round. The teams are already ready before it's even happened. And they are off, immediately heading to the top of the board. The fastest possible people to get to those cubes are in. It looks like Hamiro's immediately been taken out by a ghost, dropping them down to 0 points there for the Navy. Not a problem though, because the teams are still on pretty much level score here. Only 15 points separating the two of them as they go ahead. S810 has gone for the cube. They made a mistake. They need to go back for it. They've picked it up. The ghosts are now active and ready to be killed. It looks like Fingerbunt has taken out one of them. S810 may have taken out another as well. The points are at 50 for the Navy. Take that back. They're at 10 points due to an accidental kill on both of them there, leaving the Army with 22 points in the lead. The points might not be intense in this game, but the atmosphere sure is, guys, because this game means do or die for the winner of this game. S810 taking out a ghost there. The lead is currently in the Army's favour with 82 points to the Navy's 76, 77. Green cubes being taken left, right and centre. A bonsai teleporter there for Fingerbunt as they take out another ghost, dropping them up to 105 points on the board. Is it possible for S810 to get that cube and increase that lead further, or are the Army going to go ahead and take it? The Army have just lost Street Army 16 to a ghost. The Navy are in the lead by 149 points. The Army going ahead and hitting just over 105 points as we speak right now. Ghosts being hit left, right and centre. The Army took that one up to 130 points, 50 points separating both teams right now with only a few cherries left on the board. Is Hamiro about to get taken out by a ghost, or have they killed it? I'm seeing ghosts hit left, right and centre. Where are the points right now? It looks like the Army is currently 27 points away from the lead. They've just been taken out by a ghost, increasing the Navy's lead to 240. As we speak, this is the Navy's game with 15 seconds left on the clock. Another ghost taken out by the Navy there, increasing them up to a point score of 260 to the Army's 195. I believe it might now be just down to the ghosts. Fingerbunt getting hit by a ghost there, dropping him down to 242 seconds on the clock. And that is the game. The game is over. It is the Navy's game. The crowned champions of branch wars. Well done to the Navy. Very well played. And of course, well done to the Army as well. There were some really great attempts on scores. There was some great tactics there. There was some good camaraderie, and I like to see it. I live for it. So thank you very much to everyone who has gone ahead and participated there. I have been streaming non-stop now for about 1 hour and 20 minutes with a 5-minute break in between, and my voice has not recovered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the screen playing and some music, of course, to keep you entertained while the team deliberate on the MVP. So from me here, Wilson, and of course this game of Pacman, which was the final, going to the Navy there. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you to everyone tuning in. And of course, I'm going to see you in the next game, which is probably going to be tomorrow. And then, of course, that will be it from me, Wilson, here on the USDF Habbo Twitch until we decide the initiative to bring you more content. Thank you for everyone tuning in with me. It's been a real pleasure in this game. And of course, I shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much.